So one thing to get your workflow started really quick is to change your startup screen. And I did this to get rid of these factory demos that come with the MPC Live on startup. Now you can bypass these and just start with an empty project. So what you got to do is just go ahead and hit menu and then go to that little preference wheel at the top. And you look at project defaults, click on that. Look to the top of the screen where it says new project dialog and click on the demo and scroll to the left until it says off. So I'll turn the machine off, and then on startup, rather than seeing all those factory demos that come with MPC Live that we just seen, we're just going to go ahead and open up to a empty project. At the very least, this will shave a few seconds off getting started. What I actually like to do is a little different, but I'm going to go back to project defaults and up back to new project dialog, and rather than have it off, I'm going to set it to demo/template/recent. So what this is going to do, I'm going to turn the machine off, and when I turn it back on, rather than seeing the demos and rather than just starting on an empty project, the start screen will now give me a few different options. At the top I have templates. In the middle you'll see that I have the factory demo content, but at the bottom of the screen what I like is that it has recent projects that I've been working on, so I can quickly get back to a project that I haven't finished. Create a favorites folder, organize your samples. I know all of you probably have some kind of organization going on, hopefully to keep everything in a clean order so it's easy to find. So looking in my browser, you have something like that where I have different folders for different types of samples. At the top though, I created a favorites folder and I prefixed it with the 1 so that it'd be at the top and easy to find. Going in and checking that folder out, I just have everything in there rather than having subfolders, so I don't have to menu dive. Also, I can take advantage of the search directory at the top, and I can type in, for example, kick, and when I hit do, it'll narrow down all the samples and it'll just show me within my browser, within that specific favorite folder, all the samples that are kicks. All of my samples are saved in that favorites folder on an SD card, but to keep things even simpler, you can just save your current sample by pressing a pad and going ahead into edit and save current sample. So these samples will automatically save by default to a location on your internal drive, and it's right here, MPC documents/samples. So I'll hit save, and then I'll go back in to browser and take a look over here on the left side of the screen where it says MPC documents. I want to click on that, and that will lead me to right here to this folder where it's called samples. Open that up, and by default all my samples saved will be in this folder here, so that makes things easy. Ditch the MIDI, sample your performance. This is something I've been doing lately, and I think it's beneficial because taking away some of the freedoms and flexibility of having MIDI notes will really force me and perhaps you to make a decision. So if I'm playing a key group that's inside the MPC Live for my keys here, I can plug out the 3 and 4 outputs and relay that chord back into the inputs of the MPC Live, and I'll go in to menu, and then I'll go into the channel mixer, and I'll change my outputs of my key group from 1, 2 to 3 and 4, and then I'll go into the sampler screen and just sample my performance as I'm playing back the beat. So this gives me the ability to record the key group and not resample what's playing inside the MPC. So this is going to improve your workflow in 2 ways. It's going to help you make decisions a lot faster and commit to them, and also it's going to improve your timing, which in the long run is going to improve your workflow just because your abilities as a musician will be up. Creating templates is the best way to eliminate repeating the same steps over and over every time that you start a beat up. So you can have a user template button at the beginning of your startup screen. Template consists of a project, and within a project you have sequences, you have tracks within those sequences, you also have drum programs or any other kind of program that you might have in there. You have information regarding parameters within your drum program. So I have sequences all named out, and then I have tracks all named out by instrument, and then I also have my drum program in there. Now the way to create your template is to go ahead and save your project. Name your project up. After you're done naming it, of course, just press the do it button. And then you're going to want to check this box that's right next to it to the right. Save as template. Go ahead and hit save. Your user template will now be available at your startup screen. So you can just start off with that very easily.